Hi everybody, my name is Edmund Longsworth and I am unemployed. Welcome everybody. Like I said, my name is Edmund and I wanted to make this video to talk about life after graduation. On December 13th, 2025, I graduated with my Bachelor's of Science in Computer Science. And ever since that, I've been sort of in a limbo, sending hundreds of job applications, hundreds of emails, hundreds of cold messages, locally and otherwise, abroad in other countries. And despite all of this effort, I haven't been able to land a single interview. I wanted to make this video to bring awareness to this current job market and the current situation, which I quite frankly find absurd and unfair, and quite frankly, self-sabotaging. The main issue is that interviews are not being scheduled. As somebody who was unable to get an internship here in the United States, because apparently my course, computer science, didn't require an internship, so even if I wanted to, and I really did, I wasn't able to get an internship, which I can't understand for the life of me, but regardless, I've been finding it difficult to land interviews, and I genuinely believe that that is the reason why. My problem with that is I spent my undergrad building full stack applications, end-to-end systems like Find My Campus, which really makes finding a perfect university for you a lot easier and a lot more intuitive, because you're able to adjust some filters, say tuition, dorm style, culture, school size, and you get a rank list of universities and a match score. You can check out their website, you can favorite the university and write some notes so that you could look at later and really make your decision based on the notes you've written whenever you research that university. And I have multitude of other examples of end-to-end systems like that that I've built during my time in the undergrad. And so my problem with interviews not being scheduled is that companies, I'm speaking directly to you, schedule that interview with that candidate who you think is a potential match, even if you're not certain, because you can give them a lead code problem. You can give them a system design problem. You can have them do tasks to show you what they're capable of. And in that way, you could evaluate whether that candidate is a good fit or not, far better than any ATS filtering system ever could. We have lost the practice of human-based hiring. And quite frankly, it is detrimental to these companies. They're hiring people who look good on paper, but that's not important. What's important is what people are actually going to do in the workplace. So companies, start scheduling interviews. I wanted to make this video because I know that there are so many in my situation and that I'm not alone. And what I've been doing during this downtime is continuing to build systems. I've been building a 2D Java game engine just to make my experience a little more versatile and diversify. And also it's super fun dealing with low-level graphics. I've been doing lead code here and there. I've been researching about new technologies and really spending the time perfecting my craft. Because guys, that's all that we can do. Spend this downtime perfecting your craft and you will be placed exactly where you belong. So look, you might not be placed in big tech where you always wanted to be, but you're gonna go to a company where your work is valued and where you make a real impact as a software engineer. And that's all that I want, honestly. When I was younger, of course, I wanted to work at Google and Facebook and LinkedIn and Spotify and Netflix. But nowadays, I really want to work at a startup where my work is valued, where I can make an impact, and where I can see real change and have a lot more human interaction. Because ultimately, that's what the workplace is about, is making an impact on society together with your fellow humans. And if we dismiss that aspect of work, or we forget it, or we throw it in the name of productivity, then we have lost our humanity. And working is a nightmare, a chore, and you will spend the rest of your life wondering why you never pursued that company that you wanted to work at, because you had impact and you had value there. You're going to spend your entire life wondering whether you made the right choice or not. And I'm telling you right now, the right choice is always ending up somewhere where you are valued and where you could speak to fellow humans. Spend your time perfecting the craft. Keep sending those applications and those emails and talking to humans. Your time will come. Our time will come. And when we are in industry, we will show everybody that downtime when they refused to schedule an interview and talk to us one-on-one was a waste of time, because there was so much impact and value in our work. Thank you guys for tuning in to this video. I hope it helped and encouraged you to keep going and keep pushing and keep bettering yourself. And knowing that you will be placed exactly where you belong, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in for another TED Talk with Edmund. See ya.